When we try to solve a problem, there are, well, two ways to go about it. There is focused thinking and diffused thinking. But for now, let's focus on focused thinking. I would say that focused thinking is quite self-explanatory. We put our whole mental strength onto the task at hand, and during this thinking there are no distractions at all, like a one-way road without stopping. Diffused, on the other hand, is all about distractions, letting your mind wander freely, and therefore subconsciously making connections to the task at hand until you arrive at a eureka moment of sorts.
For focused thinking, you should just use every ounce of mental strength you have on one problem, trying your absolute hardest to figure it out. As for diffuse, you can do something else that doesn't require any actual mental force, such as taking a walk or a nap. Utilizing the ping pong method, that is, using 25 minutes focused thinking, then maybe taking a walk or doing something else for 25 minutes, and then back again to focused thinking, is also recommended to maximize efficiency. Salvador Dali, a famous surrealist artist popular during the 1930s, was said to, when working, sometimes doze off with a key in his hand. So when he fell asleep, the key would drop and wake him up. He would then clear his head and relax his mind until sleep came, entering the diffuse mode of thinking. Then he would wake up and drag all those wonderful diffuse mode ideas back to the focused mode, and the results were brilliant works like the painting above. As previously mentioned, Salvador Dali used diffuse thinking frequently in his work. Beyond him, Thomas Edison was known to alternate between the two states of thinking as well. The most famous example, however, is almost certainly Steve Jobs. When he hit a wall in his work, he would always go out on a walk, thus utilizing diffuse thinking. Me and Nick attempted to use the ping pong method when inditing our script, taking a break from time to time. We would set focused thinking as our standard method when creating this, although whenever we would hit a wall, we would utilize diffuse thinking to solve the problem. It's very beneficial when doing creative sort of work too. A break gives your brain time to relax, and then it might come up with something absolutely brilliant.
There is one major negative effect of focused thinking, and it's that if you do it too long, you will develop a sort of tunnel vision, so outside of the box thinking becomes nearly impossible. If you ever feel stuck on a problem, just step back, relax, do something else, and let diffuse run for a while. Although too much diffuse thinking will prevent you from ever getting the details of anything straight. We suppose that it is somewhat linked to, ideal learning environments. Although there aren't any scientific connections made, we realize that when working using that method, you're utilizing distractions to work and might even get ideas from just sitting back and listening to the music as a whole. Then, after 5 minutes, you focus again. Therefore, using both focused thinking and diffused thinking. This can be utilized in any project. Focused thinking, though, is probably the most likely problem-solving method to be used as a standard when working on any given project. Using diffused thinking would be most beneficial when one has encountered an obstacle that they cannot seem to circumvent by using the focused method of problem-solving. So therefore, just, take a break, relax, go do something else, and you'll figure out something eventually.